Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the first topic, electric charge and electric fields, along with NCERT numericals. Almost all the numericals we have completed. Whatever the easiest way I have to be approached for the numericals for the NCERT, that much I have done from myself. After that, we are going to come across the most fundamental and important topic of the electrostatics, that is nothing but electrostatic potential and capacitance. In the last topic, in electric charge and electric field, what we have studied, the static charge produces electric field. When you place the charge, it produces the electric field around it. The region around the charge is known as the electric field. To confirm the existence of the electric field, we need the test charge. When the test charge is placed in the region of electric field, it experiences a force. By using this concept, we have calculated the electric field due to charged spherical conductor, infinitely charged plate, and long state conductor which is charged infinitely. Then after that, in this topic, what we are going to be studying? What is the importance of this topic? Now, this topic plays very important role. Almost all the electronic gadgets are based on this topic. That is one of the most important device for the almost all the electronic gadgets, that is capacitor. Without the capacitor, there will be no designing of the electronic circuits. To supply the proper amount of the current for the operating the electronic devices, we need what? The capacitor. The name itself indicates that electrostatics, the charge is at rest. When the things are at rest, it gives what? Potential energy. Here the charge is at rest. We are dealing with what? Electrostatic potential energy. How this electrostatic potential energy arises, that is the main thing of the topic. So, when the charge is placed in the region of electric field, it experiences the force. Now, this is the first concept of what? First topic. When the charge experiences the force, what happens? When the things are experiencing the force, then what happens? They change their position. They move from one position to another position. There is a displacement takes place. When the displacement takes place by the force into displacement, work is to be done. On whom? Charge. Due to what? Electric field. That work done stores as a potential energy. Now this work done acts as a electrostatic potential energy. Now this work done acts as a electric potential. Now this work done is the result of what? Potential difference. When you get the potential energy due to the charge, we want to store that potential energy. We have invented the device. That device is nothing but the capacitor. Hence our topic ends with what? Device called capacitor. And its capacity to storing the charges is called capacitance. Hence our topic name is electrostatic potential and capacitance. Now this is our topic name. The second topic, that is electrostatic potential and capacitance. In this topic, we are studying the work concept of charge. When the charge is in the region of electric field, it experiences the force. Due to that force, there is a displacement. The force into displacement is nothing but the work done. That work done stores in the form of electrostatic potential energy, and this work done acts as a electric potential, and this work done is nothing but the potential difference. To store that potential energy, we need the device. That device is nothing but our capacitor. Right? The capacitor, how much amount of the charge is to be stored by the capacitor? Its capacity is nothing but what? Capacitance. So, we have studied the electric field. The electric field is also described in terms of scalar quantity and it is called electric potential. The electric field can also described in terms of scalar quantity and it is called electric potential. Are you getting the point? Then I come across the main things for the topic. When the charge is in the region of an electric field, it experiences a force. Due to that force, the work is to be done. That work done is nothing but the potential energy. When the charge is in the region of electric field, it possesses potential energy due to force acting on it. To measure anything, we need the zero level. To measure the potential energy, we need what? Zero level. Where the potential energy is zero, we told that the electric field can also be described in terms of scalar quantity is called electric potential. Hence, the electric field in terms of scalar, that is nothing but electric potential. The potential energy, I can say that the electric field is zero at infinite distance. The potential energy is also zero at infinite distance. To measure the potential energy, I need the zero level. That potential energy is zero at infinite distance. I need the concept of what? Infinite distance. Now this is the simplest way. We have got so many examples by considering the gravitational potential energy, this and that. That is somewhat complicated. We make it to be simplified version. To measure anything, we need the zero level. That potential energy is to be measured. I need the zero level. The potential energy is zero at infinite distance. I need what infinite distance? Where the potential energy is zero. Wherever existence of the potential energy, there is the existence of what? The electric potential. So, what is that electric potential at a point? Electric potential at a point. I want to measure the electric potential at a particular point. So, what is my reference? Zero. Where the potential is zero? At infinite distance. So, when I make the things to be moved from one position to another position, work is to be done. That work done stores in the form of what? Potential energy. So, I have to displace the thing. To have the displace the thing, I need what? External energy. That external energy is nothing but external energy, that is called force. So, to calculate the electric potential energy at a point, or I need the electric potential at a point, I need test charge. Where the test charge should be placed? What is my zero level? At infinite distance. I place the test charge at infinite distance. I have to displace that test charge from infinite distance to at a point where you want to measure the electric potential. Unless until to place the charge, there will be no existence of the electric field. So, I have to bring the charge in the region of electric field because it should experience the force, either the pulling force or pushing force. So, the electric potential at a point, electric potential at a point is defined as the amount of work done to bring the test charge, unit positive charge, from infinity to at a point against the field. Why the against the field? We have take the source charge as a positive charge. Unit positive charge is also positive force of repulsion. So I have to bring that charge against the electric field so that I can measure the electric potential at a point. So the electric potential at a point is defined as the amount of work done to bring the unit positive charge from infinity to at a point is known as electric potential at a point. So, How the work is to be done? Against the electric field. That is the important factor. So I can make the equation electric potential at a point is defined as work done to bring a unit positive charge from infinity to at a point against the electric field. Unit positive charge, test charge. That is Q naught. Electric potential at a point is defined as the amount of work done to bring the charge from infinity to at a point against the electric field is known as electric potential at a point. So why the work is to be done? Because when the charge is placed in the region of electric field, it experiences the force. The force into displacement is nothing but work done. That work done stores as electrostatic potential energy. Wherever the existence of the electrostatic potential energy, there is electric potential. Hence we can say that electric field is also, it can be also described in terms of what? Scalar quantity is known as electric potential. So V equals to W by Q naught. Work is measured in terms of joule. Charge is measured in terms of coulomb. Is joules per coulomb is also referred as a volt. Its SI unit is volt. Name of the scientist, after the name of the scientist, Anderson Volta. The SI unit of electric potential is volt. Then how to define 1 volt? So, if W equals to 1 joule and Q naught equals to plus 1 coulomb, then V equals to 1 volt. Can you make the definition? The electric potential at a point is said to be 1 volt. The amount of work done on the charge is 1 joule of charge of magnitude 1 coulomb. When a 1 joule of work is to be done on a unit positive charge, to bring it from infinite to at a point against the field, then the potential is said to be 1 volt. The electric potential is said to be 1 volt. The amount of work done is 1 joule on the charge of what? 1 coulomb when it is displaced from infinite to at a point against the electric field. Then it is said to be 1 volt. Sir, I don't want to have the infinite distance. I place the charge. It produces the electric field around it. I want to displace the charge in the region of the electric field from the finite distance. I don't take the infinite distance. When you consider the displacement of the charge from one point to another point in the region of the electric field, that is at a finite distance, then there is the existence of what? Potential difference. That potential difference is represented by dV. Then shall I come across potential difference? Yes. Potential difference. Potential difference. Potential difference. That is represented by dV. When the charge is moved from one point to another point in the region of electric field, then there is the existence of what? Potential difference. Are you getting the point? When the charge is moved from one point to another point in the region of the electric field, there is the existence of what? Potential difference. The potential difference is defined as the amount of work done to move the charge from one point to another point in the region of electric field is known as potential difference between the 2 points. The amount of work done to displace the charge from one point to another point against the electric field is known as potential difference between the 2 points. So, the potential difference between the 2 points is defined as work done to move the charge from one point to another point in the region of electric field against it. So dV equals to W by Q. Either you can displace the charge Q or unit positive charge Q naught. So its SI unit is also joule per coulomb, is nothing but volt. The electric potential is a scalar quantity, but the electric field is a vector quantity. Electric potential is a scalar quantity, its SI unit is nothing but volt. The potential difference is also measured in terms of volt. Then, when a charge of 1 coulomb is moved from one point to another point, for that 1 joule of work is to be done, then the potential difference is said to be 1 volt. The amount of work done is 1 joule to displace the charge from one point to another point of 1 coulomb. When the charge of 1 coulomb is moved from one point to another point, for that work is to be done 1 joule, then the potential difference is said to be 1 volt. Simplest one. Don't make the complicated, simple factor. If you are bringing the charge from infinity to at a point, then that gives what? Potential at a point. When you move the charge from one point to another point in the region of what? Electric field, that gives what? Potential difference. Are you getting the point? The point which is closer to the charge has got higher potential. The point which is away from the charge has got lower potential. We know that as we move away from the charge, the electric field decreases. As the electric field decreases, potential is also decreases. At infinite distance, electric field is 0. The potential is also 0. Because the scalar representation of the electric field is termed as a electric potential. Are you getting the point? Yes. Then after this, we go for the relation between the electric intensity and electric potential. That is the first derivation of the topic. Relation between electric intensity and electric potential. So my first derivation, relation between electric intensity and electric potential. Electric intensity and electric potential, or it should be given by, show that E equals to minus dV by dx. It should be proved. Sometime he is going to be asked that, show that E equals to minus dV by dx. Then what is that dV by dx? We come across later on. Already we have studied in the earlier first PUC classes. Are you getting the point? A relation between electric intensity and electric potential. So I need the electric intensity. To have the electric intensity, I need the source charge. So I take Q is the charge. The figure existed there only. Proof. I take the charge plus Q, source charge at O. It gives the electric field around it. I never come across electric potential at a point. When I use the term electric potential at a point, the charge should be brought from infinity. Nothing should be there. So I have to be displacing the charge in the region of electric field. There is the existence of what? Potential difference. एक concept हम लोगों को आना चाहिए. कहीं तो sentence में electric potential at a point है. At a point है, you are displacing the charge from infinity. कुछ भी नहीं है. Then you are displacing the charge from one point to another point. So I take the two positions. Now this is the region of the electric field. Two positions I considered. One is the A position, another one is the B position. I move the charge, test charge, that is equals to plus 1 coulomb from A to B. So this is the direction of the electric field. Positive, positive, force of repulsion E equals to F. Right? I am moving the charge from B to A through a small displacement dx. What is the position of the B from the source charge x? अगर x है डिस्प्लेस करें dx, अगर r है डिस्प्लेस करें dr, अगर z है डिस्प्लेस करें dz. In that total distance you are moving the small distance, that is nothing but here dx. Are you getting the point? So I am moving the charge, that is test charge q naught, from B to A through a small displacement dx against the electric field. Electric field is in this direction. I am moving the charge against the electric field. What is the work done? Negative. Along the electric field, then it is called positive. We are doing the work against the electric field. So against, that is nothing but negative. Work done is negative. Then you jot the certain lines. थोड़े lines अपने हिसाब से लिखो. Don't buy at it. Consider a charge plus q placed at a point O. It gives electric field around it. Let B be the position, let B be the point at a distance x where the test charge q naught is placed. It experiences a force of repulsion F, that F equals to E. When the charge is moved through a small displacement dx from B to A, work is to be done. That work done is against the electric field. Therefore, work done is equals to force into displacement. Are you getting the point? Work done W, force F, displacement dx, small displacement, small work done, against minus. Negative sign indicates that work is done against the electric field. Negative sign indicates what? Work is done against the electric field. Are you getting the point? Negative sign क्यों लिखे मालूम है? Force F, displacement dx, small displacement corresponding small work done. Negative sign indicates that इस तरफ है electric field. We are moving the charge from B to A against the electric field. That is negative charge. Here E equals to what? F equals to what? E. dW equals to minus E into dx. From the definition of potential difference, when the charge is moved from one point to another point in the region of electric fields, the amount of work done is nothing but potential difference, but dV equals to dW by Q naught. So Q naught equals to 1. dV equals to what? dW. Shall I replace dW's by dV? dV equals to minus E into dx. Hence finally I can write, therefore E equals to minus dV by dx. Now this is a relation between electric potential and electric intensity. E equals to minus dV by dx. In first year we have studied that any physical quantity divided by distance is known as gradient of that physical quantity. आप पूरे पढ़े सो है, थोड़ा दिमाग लगा लो. Any physical quantity divided by distance is termed as gradient of that physical quantity. Potential divided by distance, potential gradient. Negative sign क्यों है? We have done the work against the electric field. Hence this is for what? Work done against the electric field, negative sign for that. Hence electric intensity is also known as negative potential gradient. The electric intensity is equals to negative potential gradient. That dV by dx is called potential gradient. Hence we can conclude that the electric intensity is equals to negative potential gradient. Electric intensity is equals to negative potential gradient. Potential is a scalar quantity, electric potential is a scalar quantity, but potential gradient is a vector quantity. dV by dx is a potential gradient. is equals to what? E, छोड़ दो negative, that too. Negative sign meant for what? Work done against the electric field. Magnitude is always positive. dV by dx is equals to what? E. E is vector quantity, hence potential gradient is also vector quantity. Electric potential is a scalar quantity, but potential gradient is a vector quantity. पूरे समय हम लोगों को याद रहता. Only thing is that we have to be concentrate properly. What we are doing, you have to be concentrate that your work that gives everything in front of you. Don't need of batting the derivation or mugging the derivations. Simple है, कुछ भी नहीं करा मैंने. जो कुछ भी फिगर है वो टाइटल के अंदर ही है. I have evaluated the title properly, then I come across the figure. So I want to establish the relationship between the electric potential and electric intensity. Then to have the electric intensity, I need the charge. What is the nature of the charge? Source charge. When I place the charge plus Q, it gives the electric field around it. I consider 2 points in the region of the electric field. Then I move the test charge from one position to another position. Work is to be done against the electric field. Then work done equals to force into displacement. So small displacement corresponding small work done dW against the electric field, that is minus sign. E equals to F, because E equals to F by Q naught. Q naught equals to 1, hence E equals to F. Replace F by E and that dx as it is from the potential difference. When the charge is moved in the region of the electric field from one point to another point, then there is existence of potential difference between the 2 points. Hence dV equals to dW by Q naught. Q naught equals to 1, dV equals to dW. Replace dW by dV, then arrange systematically. E equals to minus dV by dx. Any physical quantity divided by distance is called gradient of that physical quantity. Here potential is divided by distance, hence potential gradient. That negative sign indicates what? Work is to be done against the electric field. Hence the electric intensity is equals to negative potential gradient. Are you getting the point? Then what is that potential gradient? How to define the potential gradient? The potential gradient dV by dx is called potential gradient. The rate of change of potential with respect to distance. The rate of change of potential with respect to distance is known as potential gradient. When there is existence of the potential difference, you have to moving the charge from one point to another point. Work is to be done. For every activity, there must be the associated what? Time factor. Hence, we added the term. The rate of change of potential. The rate of change of potential with respect to distance is known as potential gradient, and it is a vector quantity. Are you getting the point? Now, this topic is the more easier than what? Earlier topic. Simple है, basic concept. आप लोगों को पूरा concept clear कर दूंगा मैं. आप वीडियो लास्ट तक देखिए आराम से. Are you getting the point? Electric potential is a scalar quantity, but potential gradient is a vector quantity. What is the relation between electric potential and electric intensity? Electric intensity is equals to negative potential gradient. Then I can clear here electric potential has got, electric intensity has got 2 units, 2 SI unit. समझ में आया? एक बार ग्लांस कर लो आराम से, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं यहाँ पे. निकाल दूं मैं? ग्लांस कर लिए? Yes. Then I come across SI unit of electric field or electric intensity. Electric intensity और electric field, इससे पहले हम क्या पढ़े सो है? Electric field E equals to force experienced by test charge. E equals to F by Q. When the charge is in the region of electric field, experience the force. वो है. अभी एक इक्वेशन आ गया, E equals to dV by dx. नेगेटिव साइन छोड़ दे तो मैं कंसिडर द मैग्नीट्यूड. मैग्नीट्यूड इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव. यहाँ पे क्या आ गया आप लोगों को? यूनिट न्यूटन पर कूलम. आप पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस वोल्ट, A डिवाइडेड बाय मीटर, वोल्ट पर मीटर. नाउ दीज आर द 2 यूनिट्स. आप न्यूटन पर कूलम भी लिख सकते हैं, आप लोग वोल्ट पर मीटर भी लिख सकते हैं. अब इससे पहले आप लोगों को वोल्ट पर मीटर नहीं बोल दिया था मैंने. आई हैव टोल्ड ओनली द एसआई यूनिट फॉर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज न्यूटन पर कूलम. आप ये कंसेप्ट आए ही नहीं थे, आप लोगों को मालूम नहीं था. यहाँ पे क्लियर करें, आप दोनों में से एक लिख सकते हैं. यू गॉट द कंप्लीट ऑथेंटिसिटी फॉर राइटिंग इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. एसआई यूनिट इज न्यूटन पर कूलम और वोल्ट पर मीटर. इज इट क्लियर? यस. Then I come across the main derivation heart of the topic, electric potential at a point due to a point charge. Electric potential at a point due to a point charge. Now this is one of the basic derivation of the topic. Simplest way पे आप लोगों को फिगर डाल देता हूँ. I don't go for the derivations. I make understand the figure clearly. That itself gives what? Derivation. Shall I go for the main derivation of the topic? So, electric potential at a point due to a point charge. Electric potential at a point. Electric potential. Electric potential at a point due to a point charge. Due to a point charge. Due to a point charge. Now this is my basic derivation of the topic. यही से हम लोग पूरे derivations को, ये पूरे derivation का नींव है. This is a base for all the derivations of next concepts. गौर से टाइटल को गौर करो. गौर से टाइटल को गौर करो. दैट इज नथिंग बट, गौर से एक बार टाइटल को देख लो. आपका फिगर वहीं पे छिपा है. Add the little bit concept what we have studied earlier now, then your derivation is ready. Electric potential at a point due to a point charge. I need point charge. That point charge is nothing but the source charge. So I take point charge. I go for the proof. फिगर अंडरस्टैंड कर लो, डेरिवेशन अपने आप आ जाता. नाउ दिस इज द पॉइंट चार्ज प्लस क्यू. आई प्लेस एट ए पॉइंट O. इट गिव्स द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अराउंड इट. आई वांट टू मेजर द इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट ए पॉइंट P, which is at a distance d meter apart from the source charge. To measure anything, I need the zero reference. I want to measure the electric potential at a point P. I need the zero reference. That zero reference is nothing but infinite distance. At infinite distance, where the potential is zero, I place the test charge. देखो फिगर कैसा आ रहा. I want to bring that test charge from infinity to at a point P. Then that measures what? Electric potential at a point. चार्ज को मैं सीधा यहाँ से उठा के यहाँ पे नहीं ला सकता मैं, बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स इज द सेकेंड स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट फोर्स इन द नेचर. आप फिगर में सर सीधा उठा के यहाँ पे ला के रख सकते हैं. इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. देयर इज स्ट्रॉन्ग फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्शन. Even though having the strong force of repulsion, I have to bring the charge from infinity at a point P. First, I bring the charge in the range of the electric field. जैसे जैसे आप चार्ज से दूर होते जाते इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्या हो जाता, कम होता जाता. इनफाइनाइट डिस्टेंस पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्या है, जीरो है. सो आई हैव टू ब्रिंग द चार्ज एट ए पॉइंट ए. Why the point A? It has got the maximum electric field is existed here. Beyond that, the electric field goes on decrease at infinite distance. The electric field is zero. I bring the test charge from infinity to at a point A within the range of the what? The electric field. यहाँ पे पहले इधर से लेके आया मैं. कहाँ से? यहाँ से. From infinity to कहाँ से लाए? At point A in the range of electric field. जब यहाँ पे रखे, that is nothing but force of repulsion. It experiences the force. What is the position of that A? It is at a distance x from the source of charge. Right? एक रेंज में लेके आया मैं. वो रेंज में लेके आने के बाद then there is a what? The force is experienced by the test charge. पहले उसको रेंज में लाता हूँ, रेंज में लाने के बाद उसको आराम से ए से पी तक लाता हूँ मैं directly. I cannot bring the test charge from infinity to point P because there is a large force of repulsion. I bring the charge from infinity to in the range of the electric field at a point A which is at a distance x. समझ में आ गया? After that I bring the charge from A to B position through a small displacement dx. Right? उसके बाद certain point, उसके बाद certain point, finally where the charge is brought. Finally the charge is brought at P. सडनली मैं उठा के ऐसा गच्ची पकड़ के किसी को तो उठा के ला के ऐसा पटके जैसा नहीं है, बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स इज द सेकेंड स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट फोर्स. सो आई ब्रिंग द चार्ज फ्रॉम इन्फिनिटी टू एट ए पॉइंट ए विद इन द रेंज ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. देन आई ब्रिंग A to B, then to again small distance from B to certain distance, and finally I brought at a point P. यहाँ पे ला के रख दिया. Then I can calculate the electric potential at a point. यहाँ पे 3 steps बना लो. One step is from bringing the charge from infinity to at a point A. It experiences the force. Then after that work is to be done to move the charge from A to B through a small displacement ds. Then the total work done to bring the charge from infinity to point P. Final step. A small work done है, sum of the small work done becomes what? Total work done. That total work done stores as electric potential at a point. Are you getting the point? 3 steps बना लो, खत्म. अगर फिगर समझ में आ गए तो that is the important factor. अगर फिगर समझ में नहीं आ गया, let me go for once again. Shall I go for once again? Yes. फिगर अंडरस्टैंड कर लो, डेफिनेशन अपने आप आ जाती. I go for once again. अगर फिगर आपको समझ में आ गया, I don't go for the deriving the derivation. I make to understand the figure, then automatically derivation lags behind you. आप उसके पीछे नहीं पढ़ना, कभी भी derivation आपके पीछे पढ़ना. जब derivation के पीछे आप पढ़ जाते हैं, then that indicates what? You have bited the derivation. So, title को गौर से देखो. I need the point charge. Now this is the point charge plus Q. Plus Q placed at a point O, it gives electric field around it. I want to have the electric potential at a point P, which is at a distance d meter apart or r meter apart. आपको जो convenient होता है वो consider कर लो. I want to electric potential at a point P. To measure anything, I need the reference point. I want to measure the electric potential at a point P. So the potential should be 0 at what point? At infinite distance. So to measure anything I need the 0 reference. The electric potential is 0 at infinite distance. At infinity I place the test charge. Whatever the amount of work is to be done to bring the unit positive charge from infinity to at a point, that measures the potential at a point. So I cannot bring the charge from infinity to at a point P directly, because positive force of repulsion, electrostatic force is the second strongest force in the nature. So I cannot bring directly from infinity to point P. I bring the charge initially in the region of the electric field at a point A. A is the region where the electric field is maximum. It is at a distance x from the source charge. पहले इधर ला तो मैं Q नॉट को, जब यहाँ पे रख दिए पॉजिटिव फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्शन, यू आर मूविंग द चार्ज फ्रॉम इन्फिनिटी टू फर्स्ट कहाँ पे ए पॉइंट पे इन द रीजन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. देन आफ्टर दैट आई वांट टू ब्रिंग द चार्ज टू द पी पॉइंट. लार्ज फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्शन, आई कैन नॉट ब्रिंग इट डायरेक्टली अगेन हियर टू हियर. सो आई डिस्प्लेस द चार्ज फ्रॉम ए टू बी थ्रू ए स्मॉल डिस्प्लेसमेंट dx. यहाँ पे x है, अगर स्मॉल डिस्प्लेसमेंट करें dx होगा through a small displacement against the electric field. Then finally I bring the charge B to certain point finally at Q naught. Now this is my position. This point and this final point, 3 steps. Right? You write the certain lines just by seeing the figure. Consider a point charge plus Q placed at a point O. It gives the electric field around it. Let P be the point at a distance d where the electric potential is to be determined. Right? Then let The charge q naught is placed initially at infinite distance where the potential is 0, and it is brought from infinity to at a point in the region of the electric field at A, which is at a distance x from charge plus q. It experiences a force of repulsion F. Next step. The charge q naught is moved from A to B through a small displacement against the electric field. The work is to be done. Finally, the charge is brought at a point P, which is at a distance d meter apart, where the potential is to be determined. ये पूरे आपके लाइन हो गए without batting single sentence. समझ में आ रहा आप लोगों को? Then first steps क्या है? कहाँ पे लाए आप चार्ज? First at A position. कहाँ पे लाए? At A position from infinity to A. At A position. Positive force of repulsion and separation distance x from Coulomb's law, F equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, product of the charges q into q naught divided by distance square x square, q naught equals to 1, F equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q by x square. लिख सकता हूँ मैं? हो गया? Then आप A से कहाँ लाए? Next at B position, second point. At B position. B के आने के लिए आप क्या करें? There is a force of repulsion. Even though there is a force of repulsion, you move the charge from A to B through a small displacement against the force or against the electric field. So, work done. Force into displacement against minus small work done, small displacement, small work done, dW equals to minus 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q by x square into dx. Is it the second step? B को आने के बाद फाइनली आप थोड़ा थोड़ा सरकाते कहाँ पे आ जाते? P point. I cannot consider intermediate point. Directly I कहाँ से आ जाता हूँ मैं? P point. थोड़ा थोड़ा वर्क, टोटल वर्क. टोटल वर्क बोले तो कहाँ से लाए आप? इन्फिनिटी से. कहाँ पे लाए? P point. P point is at a distance D. Finally, we are bringing the charge from infinity to at a point P. Then whatever the amount of the total work done, that total work done stores as a electric potential at a point. Then I can write third step. अब जगह को थोड़ा नीट यूज कर लेता हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. थोड़ा यहाँ पे जगह को यूज कर लेता हूँ मैं. Third point. Finally, to move the charge from infinity to the point P. Finally, to move the charge from infinity to the point P, then total work done W, total work done W, total work done W is. So we are moving the charge q naught from infinity to the point P, then total work done W is total work done. So we have done the small work done dW to move the charge from A to B. इससे पहले भी वर्क करे सो है from infinity to point A. So total work done to move the charge from infinity to point P. Point P is at a distance d meter apart. Then total work done, that is nothing but integration, summation. Sum of small work done. Sum is nothing but integration, small work done dW, where the charge is initially at infinity, where it is brought P point. P is at a distance d meter apart. Are you getting the point? So from infinity to d. What is dw? Minus 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q by x square into dx. राइट, हम लोगों को मालूम है कांस्टेंट फैक्टर्स आर टेकन आउट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन. यहाँ पे ले सकता हूँ मैं इंटीग्रेशन लास्ट स्टेप. q माइनस साइन डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi epsilon naught बचा क्या? फ्रॉम इन्फिनिटी टू d 1 by x square into dx. राइट, गौर करो. Then 1 by x square can be written as minus q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught from infinity to d. 1 by x square is x to the power of minus 2 into dx, but we know that from integration of x to the power of n into dx, x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. जो कुछ भी लिमिट्स रहते हैं ब्रैकेट को शिफ्ट हो जाते हो. राइट, दिस इज आवर फॉर्मूला. यहाँ पे n कितना है? -2. देन टोटल वर्क डन w इक्वल्स टू माइनस क्यू डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi epsilon naught. इसको x to the power of minus 2 plus 1 डिवाइडेड बाय minus 2 plus 1 लिमिट गोज टू द ब्रैकेट. अब इसको छुड़ा सकता हूँ मैं. माइनस क्यू डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi epsilon naught x to the power of minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 infinity to d. सही है? यस. देन माइनस माइनस कैंसिल हो जाते हैं, दोनों माइनस कैंसिल हो गए. बचा क्या? w इक्वल्स टू q डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi epsilon naught. सो x to the power of minus 1 infinity to d. इसको कैसा लिख सकते हैं? q डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi epsilon naught देन 1 by x from infinity to d. Right? Then by substituting the limits, we get लिमिट कहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं? वेरिएबल फैक्टर. वेरिएबल क्या फैक्टर क्या है वहाँ पे? x. फर्स्ट अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट. यहाँ पे ले दो तो भाई, यहाँ पे ले लूँ मैं. राइट, सो w इक्वल्स टू q डिवाइडेड बाय 4 pi epsilon naught. फर्स्ट अपर लिमिट क्या है? d. कहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं? x 1 by d. देन लोअर लिमिट, x के बदले लोअर लिमिट इन्फिनिटी. 1 by infinity is nothing but 0. q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, that is 1 by d. 1 by infinity 0. हमारा डेफिनेशन क्या बोलता? When the charge is brought from infinity to at a point, whatever the amount of work is to be done against the electric field, that work done against the electric field to move the charge from infinity to at a point is known as electric potential at a point. Therefore, V equals to W. And I can write here one step, but V equals to W by Q naught. Q naught equals to 1. V equals to W. लिख सकता हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. And what is your equation? W is replaced by V. V equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by D. This is my final step. Right? Now this is our derivation. V equals to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. यहाँ पे अच्छी तरह से लिखो से Q by D. Now this gives the electric potential at a point. एक बार पूरे स्टेप्स को गौर करो. राइट, सिंपल डेरिवेशन में स्टेप्स 3 स्टेप्स में बना दिए सो है. फर्स्ट फिगर को अंडरस्टैंड कर लो. वेयर द चार्ज इज ब्रॉट फ्रॉम इन्फिनिटी टू इन द रीजन ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. ए इज द पॉइंट इन द रीजन ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ए. दैट इज द रेंज ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. उसके बाद बी पोजिशन, सेकेंड पोजिशन. फाइनली कहाँ पे लाते हैं? बी पोजिशन. दिस इज एट ए पोजिशन. It experiences the force F from Coulomb's law divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, product of the charges divided by distance square x square. Then it is moved from A to B, second position B, work done against the electric field minus n, force into displacement, force इधर है डाल दो. Then finally कहाँ पे लाते हैं आप? P point. Finally to move the charge Q naught, आप इधर लिख सकते हैं move the charge Q naught charge q naught from infinity to the point P, then total work done W is, total work done equals to sum of small work done, summation is nothing but integration. पहले चार्ज कहाँ था? इन्फिनिटी. कहाँ पे लाए? P पॉइंट. P is at what distance? D. यहाँ पे इन्फिनिट डिस्टेंस, A भी डिस्टेंस ऑफ द पॉइंट P, D. So then substitute कर लो, then constant factors are taken out of integration. Then how to solve this integration? We know the x to the power of n into dx, x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Here n is nothing but minus 2. Now this is nothing but limits goes to the bracket, then minus minus cancel हो गए, x to the power of minus 1, it can be written as 1 by x, then substitute the limit. कहाँ पे substitute करते limit? Variable factor. What is that variable factor? X. What is the rule? First substitute the upper limit, x के जगह d डाल दो, then minus sign, यहाँ पे lower limit substitute करें minus sign, then x के बदले infinity डालो, 1 by d, 1 by n, any number by infinity is 0, then v equals to w by q naught equals to 1, v equals to w, replace w by v. Now this is electric potential at a point, 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught charge by distance. क्या कंक्लूड हो सकता है इक्वेशन से? एज द डिस्टेंस इंक्रीजेस पोटेंशियल डिक्रीजेस. नाउ दिस इज अवर कंसेप्ट. नाउ दिस इज इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट ए पॉइंट. समझ में आ गया? यस. अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आ गया हो तो कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख सकते हैं सर ये तो हम लोगों को थोड़ा अभी क्लियर नहीं हुआ, आप और एक बार समझा सकते हैं. यस, 100% वी आर मेंट फॉर यू ओनली. जितना हो सके उतना सिंप्लीफाइड कर सकते हो. फिर भी अगर समझ में ना आएगा, यू हैव टू बी राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. लेट मी गो वंस अगेन द डेरिवेशन. इज इट क्लियर? एक बार पूरी तरह से ग्लांस कर लो, पूरा डेरिवेशन आपके सामने है. सो आफ्टर दिस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास वी गो फॉर इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल ड्यू टू मल्टीपल चार्जेस एंड इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल ड्यू टू डाइपोल. इज इट क्लियर? Shall I continue in the next class? Okay, thank you.